Hey guys, so let's talk about the challenge this month. Um, you're going to find 10 people that you can ask a question of and record their answers. There's a chart that you can fill in as you do that, or you can put it on your own tablet or paper, however you want to do it. And you're going to analyze it. So the question is here. Um, what is something that you learned how to do that was very difficult for you? So this can be something that they've done, in the past week, or it can be something they did when they were, like 5 years ago or longer if they're an adult, and it might be something they did when they were in school or something like that, right? So um, something they did that was very difficult. Um, and then you say, did you want to learn how to do it? That thing, whatever it was, did you want to learn how to do it? Yes or no? And then say, well, tell me about it. Tell me about that experience. What was it like? And so you're going to get, some very what's called qualitative answers, which just means other than the yes or no, it's not really something that you can like um, quantify or put a number to or whatever, but it's something that you are going to analyze and say, is there a pattern here? Um, Did somebody say yes, but actually their story kind of indicates that no, they really didn't want to learn it, or or the opposite, that kind of thing. And I want you to see, if you can answer those questions. I'm not going to read it to you, but those questions that you would ask yourself to kind of analyze the situation. Um, and then you get to decide like how you're going to present this to your family. Like, um, you can set it up in all those ways. I'm not going to read it to you again, but all those options, and you might even think of something different as well. But limit yourself to like 2 minutes. Do your little presentation that you're doing, and don't limit the family discussion though. Like if y'all end up wanting to talk about it, and everybody has their own opinion, and like absolutely go for that. And if you would like to be entered in the drawing amongst all the algebra student membership, that whoever completes the project can enter. And so there's a link down there where you can click and just um, do that. And the form that you fill out is pretty short. It's not super involved or anything like that. So I'll give you an example, and I wrote it here, but I'll just talk about it very briefly and then let you jump into your own research. And you can always message me through the membership if you have questions. So, something that I learned how to do that was very difficult was learn how to drive a stick shift, like it's a manual transmission where you have to change gears to drive the car. And I remember that I very much wanted to learn how to do that. That was like something I was, just really excited to do. I knew that if I could just learn how to do that, that it would be so much fun to drive it, and um, just a really cool thing to me. It just in my brain, I just thought that would be very cool. And when I started, it was much harder than I thought it would be because I'd seen other people drive it. Um, and they didn't seem to be having a problem. So it was a lot harder than I thought it would be. But I think it was because I decided like ahead of time, like, no, I'm going to learn how to do this. That I just stuck with it. And I had a patient um, teacher, helping me figure it out. And that was important because it took me a while, but then it clicked. And once it clicked, it clicked. It's kind of like once you learn how to ride a bike, you just kind of know how to ride a bike. And so it was like that. So, yeah, that's my story. And you will find much more interesting stories, I'm sure, in the people that you talk to. And I am interested in seeing what you find interesting in your research. So I hope you'll take on this challenge for the month and have a great month.